Hello my friends from all over the world, welcome to my channel. Talking to you again is Fael, your teacher from Brazil, my friends. On this video I wanted to talk to you about social media membership. Okay, do you like Facebook? Do you like Instagram? Now we are going to calculate, we are going to use mathematics to predict the amount of members, the amount of users a social media platform is gonna have over the cost of time. Alright, so we are going to, my friends, take a look at this example that I drew on the board. I am going to create with you two social media platforms. Okay, the first social media platform, we are gonna call it Old Book. This is going to be the first. And the second social media platform that we are going to create, we are gonna call it New Book. Okay, and first of all, what we need to do is to calculate the number of users that we are going to have in each social media platform at the time of its beginning. Okay, to do that, our friend mathematician came up with two expressions that will allow us predict the amount of users these two social media platforms gonna have. Our friend mathematician told me that the first social media platform called Old Book is gonna have 30,000 times e to t divided by 3 members, and the second social media platform, New Book, is gonna have 20,000 times e raised to t divided by 2 members over the course of time. Alright, and the first thing that we wish to know is the number of users each of these social media platforms is gonna have at the time of its beginning. To do that, let's do this. Okay, letter A that we wish to calculate is the number of users at the time of the beginning. So our time t is going to be equal to 0. Did you understand what I said? Did you understand what I drew on the board? Okay, at the time t is equal to 0, we are going to have the number of users in the beginning of the social media platform. For the first one, we are going to begin with the Old Book. For the first one, okay, we simply put 0 here in the place of t. Then O of t equal to 0 is going to be equal to 30,000 e 0 divided by 3. Did you understand what I drew there? Did you understand what I wrote on the board? Okay, then we know that every number, including e raised to the power of 0, is going to be equal to 1. Then 1 times 30,000 is simply 30,000. Then O of t equal to 0 is equal to 30,000. Okay, my friends, then we already know that 30,000 is the number of users our first social media platform is gonna have at the time of its beginning. Okay, now I want to calculate the same for New Book. For New Book, t equal to 0, okay, it's going to be 20,000 times e0 divided by 2, okay, isn't that the way we calculate the initial value of the social media platform? Okay, we just put 0 here at the place of t, and then we find that every number, okay, raised by the power of 0 is going to be equal to 1, and then 1 times 20,000 is indeed 20,000. Okay, so n to t equal to 0 is equal to 20,000. Alright, my friends, we then know that the value of the New Book social media platform at the time it is beginning then is equal to 20,000. Okay, alright, this is the first thing that we wanted to calculate at the time of its beginning. n of t is equal to 20,000. Alright, my friends, then we want to calculate one more thing. Let's try to calculate. For example, I can create here, I can invent some things for us to calculate. I wanted to find the value of n of t, but after 1 year. After 1 year, let's see what's gonna happen after 1 year. After 1 year, okay, I have letter B here, and I want time t. I want time t after 1 year. T equal to 1 year. If 1 year, okay, after 1 year, what's gonna happen is that this number is gonna increase, okay? It's not going to be the same number, it's gonna increase, and then what we need to do is to simply put 1 here in the place of t, okay? Did you understand what I said? Let's do that. N of t equal to 1 is going to be 20,000 E1 divided by 2, okay? Did you understand that? Okay, if I want to calculate the value of the social media after 1 year of its beginning, we simply put 1 here in the place of t, and then we have this expression here. I am going to use my calculator because we have to use a calculator to find this value here. It's going to be e over 0.5, okay, and then e to the power of 0.5 times 20,000, and then this value is 32. This value here is 32,974 users, okay? After 1 year, after 1 year of its beginning, the social media platform is gonna have 32,974 users. Okay, my friend, I know if everything here is easy, everything is easy to follow, everything here is easy to understand. Now we want to make it a little bit difficult, okay? We want to make the calculus a little bit difficult, and what we want to do is this, okay? This is going to be letter C. Our last thing that we are going to calculate here is going to be letter C, and in letter C we want to calculate the value that new book is going to need to have in order to have the same number of users of old book, but old book is begun 5 years before new book, okay? First of all, this is the statement of the problem. Pay attention. We launch O of t, and after 5 years, we launch N of t. Okay, we launch O of t and only launch N of t 5 years after, okay? And we wish to know the time it's gonna take for N of t to catch up with O of t, to have the same number of members, okay? Did you understand what I just said? Did you understand the statement of the problem here? We are going to launch O of t, and after 5 years, okay, we're going to launch N of t, and what we want is the time it's gonna take for N of t to catch up with O of t, okay? So this is what I am going to draw here on the board, and I want you guys to try to understand here, okay? O of t equal to 5 years is gonna be 30,000 times E 5 divided by 3, okay? So O of t is 5 is going to be equal to, I don't know that, I'm gonna have to use my calculator. Then we can simply put there as 5 divided by 3, okay? And this is 5.29, and I multiply that by 30,000, and I find 1,000 158,834, okay, users. Okay, users, this is the number of users this social media platform is gonna have, okay, after 5 years. After 5 years. After 5 years, okay. And only after 5 years, we are going to launch a new book. But what we need to understand is that we calculated that 30,000 was gonna be the initial value of this function here. 30,000 is the initial value of this function here. However, now we changed the initial value of this function here because we want to know the amount of time it's gonna take for a new book to catch up with old book. And at the time, pay attention, at the time we launch new book, old book already has 158,834 users. Okay, then we need to change these values here. Okay, in the place of 30,000 here, I put 158,834 users. Okay, this is going to be the initial value of this function here. Okay, and then what we have to do is to simply put them together here. We can put them together here. 20,000 et divided by 2 equal to 158,834 et divided by 3. Okay, we want to know when they are going to be equal. Then I put this equal to this, and then we are going to find what we wish. Alright, my friends, did you understand that? Okay, first of all, what we can do is to pass this, dividing this guy here. E t divided by 2 is going to be equal to, I don't know this number, I'm going to have to use my calculator. 158,834 divided by 20. 20,000 is going to be 7 point, I'm gonna use point. In Brazil we use commas, but I'm gonna use point. 7.94 times E1 t divided by 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna apply the natural logarithm. The natural logarithm of t divided by 2 is going to be equal to the natural logarithm of 7.94 plus the natural logarithm of et divided by 3. Okay, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, if you guys do understand what I'm doing, then it's gonna be alright. And the other thing that we need to do here is this. Okay, this is going to be t divided by 2. Okay, it's gonna be the ln of this guy here. I don't know, I'm gonna use my calculator. 7.94, which is 207. Okay, I'm gonna use the point, I'm not gonna use the comma. Here in Brazil we use the comma, but I'm gonna use the point. 07 plus t divided by 3. Okay, and when we multiply this by 6, we get the number. Okay, do you understand the step that I'm gonna take here? I pass this to this side here. It's going to be t divided by 3 minus t divided by 2. This is going to be 1/6. Okay, 1 divided by 6. When I pass the 6 to the other side, it becomes t equal to 12.4 years. Okay, so this is the solution of our problem. This is the solution of our problem, okay? After, okay, the solution of our problem is this. After 12.4 years, after 12.4 years, after 12.4 years, after 12.4 years, this guy catches up with this guy, okay? So my friends, this was the video that I wanted to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye.